the difference between sending someone to jail for a few weeks and sending someone to prison for a few years isn't that large from a deterrent standpoint.
What do you mean by that?
Well, so there's certain kinds of crime where it's a lack of opportunity. So a person's poor, there's not job opportunities, and if you're not addressing those underlying causes, sending someone to jail for a brief time or prison for a longer time isn't going to fix those problems. It's actually going to make those problems worse because the person has been separated from community supports and is going to be trying to get a job with a felony record instead of, job trainings, other means of support that might actually help a person get on a different path. So I think the problem with a punishment-based system is that it's not addressing root causes. It puts all its eggs in one basket, and that basket is punishing people and assuming that if we're harsh enough with people, they'll behave differently.
So what does Safe and Just Michigan advocate for instead of prison time?
So it's not an either or, it depends on the case. And certainly there are cases where if a person is a danger to society, and they're not willing to change their behavior, some sort of consequence or even prison time is warranted. But the vast majority of the criminal cases in our state do not involve someone who's fundamentally a danger to others in the community. Just one data point, half of all our criminal cases in Michigan are traffic offenses. And the vast majority of those are low-level misdemeanors that many people would argue should not be criminal to begin with. And we're talking in this case about, say, driving with a suspended license. 5% of all licensed drivers in Michigan get their license suspended annually. And 95% of those suspensions are because a person was too poor to pay a fine or fee. And that person's going to be poor after you fine them, after you send them to jail. Then the issue is poverty. It's not public safety at all.